Alrighty, welcome everyone. I am Gary, and this is my drawing stream. Today we're gonna be drawing some crab party stuff. I don't know. We're gonna see where this goes. I don't actually know where this is gonna go, like at all. Anyway, yeah, just get my pen set up here, and we'll get going. I think I kind of want to do this one similar to the penguins I did a while back, where we got like one human character and several animal characters. That seemed to be a really good way to for kind of hit a lot of audience with it, make it very appealing to a lot of people. Hmm. Hello, Harrishu. Welcome. How are you doing? Like that. You're doing well. All right, that's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good myself. I got, a bit of a busy day ahead of me, so morning stream. An art show later today that I'm attending. Went to the printer yesterday to get some stuff printed off, and unfortunately their printer was broken, so I need to scramble and find a new printer today before I hit the art show this evening. But oh well, it's the way it goes. Anyway, let's see. Alright, so let's draw on just a couple crabs. And yes, we're kind of relating to that crab rave meme a little bit, just because it's fun. Hmm. Alright, let's see. So we got a couple crabs there. Might put a couple more in, maybe, one or two out here doing crab things. But I do want to put a character out here somewhere. Just trying to think on a pose. I was wondering, did you make my VTuber avatar? I feel like it looks like it might be your art style. Yes, I did actually make this avatar. I also rigged it myself. Yeah, I wasn't really, didn't have the expenses to go and hire anyone, so I went and just learned how to make and rig a a VTuber avatar all by myself. Because honestly, getting those things made and rigged is really expensive. Like it can run you up upwards of like $5,000 to get one made, or a good one made, I should say. But yeah, it looks a little bit like my art style because it is in fact my art style. Thank you. Hey Code, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in. We put like a glow stick or something in the hand. That'd be kind of fun. Get that crab rave feeling going. Ooh. Let's see what we can come up with some kind of. Nope, that's awful. I can't stay for long at an event at a game store and forgot your headphones. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, no worries if you can't stay. Always glad to have you drop in, even if for just a short while. Yeah, something like that might be okay. We There we go. Yeah, suppose like that might work. Let's give another glow stick. Gonna scale that up because that did not look like a appropriate size lower half. Let's see. We could do like a big beach hat. That could be cool. And put a little couple stalks on it to indicate the crabness. Let's see. Do short red hair. Might do a bikini just because that's appropriate for the beach, but I don't know if that's very crab-like. Maybe we'll do a bikini with a sarong. That might be a better way to approach it. Yes, drop that snap off. We can do like crab shell patterns on the sarong as well, which will be a nice way to help convey the idea. Yeah. Oh, A fun thing, little announcement I have. I recently contacted a musician friend of mine and hired them to make some music. I didn't have it. They got back to me late last night, like 3 a.m. with the music, so I didn't have time this morning to get it in for this stream. But starting tomorrow or maybe Monday, if I end up being too busy tonight to get it set up, I should have brand new music and all of it custom instead of being kind of just the generic stuff off what YouTube provides and says you can use this for without license. Palm tree in here. Called frameless. There we go. You'll stay tuned for that. Nice. All right, that vaguely feels like what we're looking for. I'm going to be doing this one a bit looser today just because there's a lot of characters. It's kind of a big scene, so we're not going to do any proper line art right away. We're just going to jump right into color and treat that line art stuff a little more painterly as we get to it. Let's get a little bit of a washed out green for those land masses back there. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of that sand color in there too. let's get a little bit of that atmosphere haze in there. Blend a few little clouds in there. Get the background all set up. Okay. That'll kind of vaguely hit that. We can slime this a little bluer. Help set those into the background a little more. Okay, that looks like it puts those islands pretty far background. You know, it has enough texture to get the idea across. Well, we might put a little bit of variation in it, just so there is texture to it. Looks like there's trees or something growing on it. All right, there we go. That's a little bit of texture on that. Helps get the idea that there's trees or something off on that island. Or land mass. Might be the same land mass as where they are, just hooked around a bay or something. Let's get a little bit of those rocks that the crabs dance on in there. Oh, well, shoot. Did not separate those. Oh, well. Let's get a little bit brighter green for the foreground on those leaves. Oop. So we don't immediately sample away from that this time. There we go. There we go. Get a little bit of that tree in there. We can add a few more little branches around. Just use the little hanging bits on the thing to kind of hook in and point towards our focus character there. a little bit of texture up the trunk. And bring in a little bit of this other thing for a lighter chunk of texture, just so we can have a lot of variety. Let's see. Get a little more, and we'll put this one on top just so we can hide some of that line art. All right, let's see. We can add a little bit of break the silhouette on that so it gets a little more palm tree style going on. I feel like it might be a little too saturated. Let me see if I can knock that back a bit. There we go. That's a little better. And we can get the leaves up there. At least add a little bit of that sunshine to them. We'll add just a little bit to this side, but we're going to try and do mostly shadow on that and pull the sun in from over here. A little bit of blue to the shadow. We can All right, cool. That's good. We'll add just a little bit of shadow on the side, but since it's in the sun, we're keeping it pretty limited. Oh, how you doing? That's you, Naf. There, isn't it? Nafuzi. Thanks for dropping in. Sorry, I forget screen names now and then, but I think that's you. Yeah. We'll a little bit of texture to this rock here. Yeah, we're just going through, getting the background in. We're gonna get some character color in out a little bit after that. Let's bring in a little bit of color variety for the sand here. Actually, I think I want to blow it out a little bit because it's a little too dark. We can use it to highlight some of the specifics, though. Grab a little bit of almost white here, just to dabble it in. And we'll add some of that sky. I should have separated the palm trees layer. Oh well. We'll add just a little bit of that reflection glitter. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, that's probably good enough for that. Let's get some of these characters colored. I'll be looking at a red orange. Start a little muted, and we can add more depth to it as we go. More saturation as we go. All right, a little bit. Mhm. All right, we'll get this one. Ooh, that's going to be a bit tricky because he's standing on that rock, and we painted the rock on the top. Corrections layer. Oh well. This one's all jumpy. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. There's our crabs in there. Hair color, we'll pull in some yellows for the straw. That might be a bit too saturated. Let's go a little bit more muted. We'll use the red for the bikini as well. There we go. That'll spill over. Give me an idea that it might be fun to put like a little anklet or something on there too. Get her kind of in that kind of skin tony. Might be a little bit pale. Let's go a little bit pinker. Yeah, that'll work. All right. That blue is working well to silhouette her, so that's good. Let's see. What do we want? Let's do those as like bright red. Oof. Okay. So this is all looking very rough at this point, but I feel like it's the general premise is working, so we can get in there and actually noodle some details in. Gotta get the hair in. Get that hat in there. We'll once we get the base shape cleaned up, we'll probably go in and break the silhouette bit, or so let's merge some of these layers together real quick, so we can. Yeah, yes, we're mostly working on just like straight painting. We're not even gonna worry if the line art's on the same layer or not. Alrighty. Hmm. Oh, I see. That's the background line art getting shaved off. That's fine. That's fine. We'll clean that up later, maybe. I don't know if it'll actually matter. If it doesn't matter, we won't. Did a little bit of shadow here. We'll add just these, and we'll. That might be a bit too soon to be adding them overlapping the face. We'll come back to that. So we're gonna have to correct them off the face anyway. Just break that silhouette up, make it look like a nice straw hat. Cool. Let's get this face not ugly. Just gonna rotate that so we can do this a little easier. Let's see. Mm-hmm. What kind of expression would be good? Gotta ponder that for a moment. Ooh. Mm. That ear in there. We'll pull some of the bangs in finally. Frame the face a little better. Alright, that hat is not really in perspective very well. I'm gonna have to adjust that. I need to pop that onto a new layer. Let me think. I think it's like that. Yeah, there we go. Now I can bring it back. And we'll correct that. Push that down. Ooh. Cool. Let's shadow this a little bit here. A little bit shadow over here. And let's bring in a little bit of highlight. All right, have to shape up this arm a bit and do it carefully because we kind of let the hair overlap. Just gonna have to reshape that a little bit. And we'll shave that neck down just a little bit so it's a little closer to the right size. All right, let's see if we can add a little bit of a fun to it. Always interesting describing this particular part of a painting because YouTube's not exactly friendly to certain descriptors. More blunt descriptors. There we go. That is not in perspective. There we go. Something's off. I think all that needs to slide over. Yep. Oh, oh. I think that waist ended up a little too long. We might need to shorten that, but not a ton, just a tiny bit. Hmm. There we go. That's looking close-ish. Feel like that side is still a little out of perspective, so we may have to adjust it one more time, but we're getting pretty close. Actually, let me... There. That's probably where we need to be. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like that's probably about right. Bring in some shadow there. We'll bring in a little bit of shadow here. Let's get some highlight. Might be a little yellow. A little too yellow. Ooh, that's too dark. Need to go more here. Mhm. There we go. That's kind of gets the vague idea. Push that a little brighter, add a little of the yellow, and get highlight there on the top. Cool. Let's get the rest of this sorted. Shorten that up again because I think being off in the background, it's ended up or on the far side of her, not background, but yeah, it ended up a little too long. Hands a little too big. Get that knuckle shape in there. Ooh, wow, looking at that thumbnail, this is actually starting to shape up pretty well, I think. Gonna zoom out a little bit so you guys can see the vague idea of the thumbnail there. What? Gotta get that right. That, yeah, that needed a little bit of clipping or trimming. Trim that. And we can. Ooh. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I think this shoulder is too long, so we'll shorten that up a little bit. Yeah, a little more like that. That's much better. Add a little bit of shadow there. Probably use this to indicate shadow elsewhere and fix up that armpit a little bit too. A little more like that, I think. Yeah. Something in there. Or just say that's a rough angle. That arm seems kind of thin. Better. Shape this elbow in. That's probably too thick there. Upper arm's a little long. Sweet. There's that. Sharpen that. A little glue stick. And we can bring in some shadows. I think we can go back to vertical at this point too. Since we're not working on the face right now, we got most of the hard parts shaped. Just shadow that. Start bringing in. There we go. Where's her hair tone? Sweet. Let's bring that in here. We'll give a slight highlight to that edge. Use the hair tone again. Shadow the inside. This is going to end up pretty rough just because I don't want to do super high detail there. At least for like, you know, cloth, it's going to be kind of rough. It's not going to be like that really nice wrinkles that I've done on some of the other characters where I've only had the character to do. That gets a bit time consuming. There we go. Bring in some highlight. Thigh look well lit. A little bit of highlight there. And also bring in just a little bit of highlight. Ribs. Across the stomach. A little bit of shadow. Belly button there. Shadow this side. So we can actually start seeing some definition on that midsection. Cool. A little knot, a couple of little, whatever you call those, the bow sort of deal. Okay, let's get this leg, which is a little awkward. It's mostly in shadow, I guess. Let's just block that in. We'll work it out after that. this light is also mostly in shadow. I think this shin, yeah, it's a little thick. Cool. Fix that there. Shape that. Do the little anklets. Quick. Soften that line. We don't want to erase it though. Other anklet. Try and indicate a little splash of sand getting kicked up there. Got highlight, hit this arm. We can pull out the fingers a little bit. Highlight the chest. A little touch to the neck there. Grab the shoulder and arm. Just quickly. Okay, let's get a moment to come in and get these eyes right. Bring in some of that red. Let's actually really ramp it up for the eyes specifically. We're working really small here, unfortunately, because this is just a huge canvas. Very small person on a very large canvas. In this particular case, because the person was not the focus. Let's see if we can get a couple like highlights in those eyes, just real small. There we go. Anything more detailed there is just gonna be a mess, or at least for the face. Rather the eyes. There we go. Get the chin, the neck shadowed. Ear. All fits together. Add a touch there. Cool. Use this red here to tone in the mouth a little bit. Whole party. Okay, that about gets the girl done. Let's get some crabs done. See, are we on the top layer? We are on the top layer. Let's see, crab's got like these mandible things right in the middle. What does work there? I believe they're a middle piece, two side panels. I did a study of a crab face at one point years ago. So I'm trying to recall. It's kind of like that. And then there's like a couple little ones on the underside. Anyway, add a little bit of shadow. Bring the highlight in. Let's retone our highlight just a little bit, so get a little brighter on some of these. We can actually even add a little yellow to that. Will help separate the shapes a bit better. Let's bring in some of that sand color, help cut the crab silhouette out a little better. shadow over here on this claw. A little bit of highlight. There we go. And we can go do some of the other crabs. Sweet. Those are going to be very under, so we're not going to get much highlighting there at all. Reinforce the stalk. I need to add, I think, some spectral points on those eyes a bit. There we go. Perfect. We'll get the mandibles in for this one too. Add a little more shadow. Clean up a lot of the sketchiness. These are mostly under the crab, so we'll shadow them. Not even really going to bother separating them out, just because I don't think it's really necessary. The idea of what a crab is clear enough, I think, given the crab motif used on the person and the other crabs about. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have given her castanets, not glow sticks. That would have been better. Oh well. What's done is done. Alright, anyway, moving to yellow, we're gonna get some glistening highlights on the shells. On the eyes. Just gotta get those little spectral bits in there. Make them look a little more shelled. Smooth that out. Alright, I want to kind of lose the bottom edge on that rock a bit. Make it look like there's sand kind of piling, and it's not nearly as a harsh transition. That way you can tell the top from the bottom a bit easier. Do the same thing with the tree here. The water we're going to want to lose the edge on, as it does not have nearly as hard an edge generally. There's those waves rolling in and out, and well, it does wet the sand. Color-wise, it makes the exact edge of the wave is often lost. The exact edge of the shoreline is often lost. Okay. Smooth that out a bit. Ponder. Bring some better highlighting in on that hat. There we go. Clean up that a little bit. You love the way I render? I'm glad you do. I don't really know any other way to render. I just, render by doing stuff, and sometimes it turns out pretty okay. There's sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. Anyway, I think that's for what was intended to be just kind of a quick, rough and silly painting. That seems to fit the qualifications pretty well, I'd say. We got a little girl in a crab bikini, or rather a girl in a crab bikini. Nothing young or anything about her, but and some dancing crabs, and there we go. And that was the goal of the painting. So that's been a stream. I've been Geary. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you for dropping in, everyone who did. Thank you, Code. Thank you, Harashu. Thank you, Suminoya, something like that. I don't know exactly. Well, I'm terrible at reading names. Anyways, thank you all. Have yourselves a wonderful day. We'll be streaming again in the morning tomorrow. So anyone who wants to drop in, I'll be doing some Warhammer stuff. And asked by Code to design a pilot for one of their Warhammer Nights, so that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Anyway, thank you all. Yourselves a wonderful day. Geary out.